Picture an advanced civilization with unparalleled technology and wealth, lost beneath the waves in a single day and night. The mystery of Atlantis has captivated minds for centuries. But what if I told you there's more to the legend than meets the eye? Let's dive into the enigma of the lost city of Atlantis. Did you know that the story of Atlantis begins with a famous philosopher who lived over 2,000 years ago? His name is Plato. The story of Atlantis first appeared in two of Plato's dialogues, Timaeus and Critias, written around 360 BCE. Atlantis was said to have existed around 9,000 years before Plato's time, placing its existence roughly in the 10th millennium BCE. It was situated beyond the Pillars of Hercules, which are now identified as the Strait of Gibraltar. Plato described Atlantis as a utopian society known for its advanced engineering, architecture, and abundance of natural resources, including fertile lands capable of supporting abundant agriculture. Plato also mentions lush forests that provided timber for construction and metals for crafting. The Atlanteans were skilled builders with a powerful navy that controlled a vast empire. Despite its prosperity, Plato portrays Atlantis as becoming morally corrupt and power-hungry. This corruption led to conflicts with neighboring civilizations. Ultimately, Atlantis attempted to conquer Athens, but its aggression was repelled by the Athenians and their allies. As a consequence, Atlantis is said to have been punished by the gods and eventually submerged into the sea in a single day and night. Did this really happen, or did Plato weave it straight out of his imagination? Scholars and enthusiasts have proposed numerous theories about Atlantis and its true location. Around 1600 BC, the island of Santorini, Thera, part of the Aegean Sea in Greece, experienced one of the most significant volcanic eruptions in recorded history. This cataclysmic event resulted in the eruption column reaching high into the atmosphere, causing widespread devastation across the Aegean region. The eruption also led to the collapse of the island's central caldera, forming the distinctive crescent-shaped islands that remain today. The theory proposes that the eruption of Santorini, with its dramatic impact on the surrounding civilizations, may have influenced the myth of Atlantis as recounted by Plato. Santorini, prior to the eruption, was part of the Minoan civilization, which flourished on the nearby island of Crete. The Minoans were an advanced and prosperous Bronze Age civilization known for their maritime trade and cultural achievements. The eruption of Santorini caused massive destruction to the Minoan settlements on Crete and other Aegean islands. The cataclysmic events, including earthquakes and tsunamis triggered by the eruption, may have led to the submergence of parts of Santorini and coastal regions, potentially creating a narrative of a once great civilization lost beneath the sea. While the exact nature of the connection between Santorini and Atlantis remains speculative, the theory highlights how ancient cataclysmic events could have been woven into mythologies and legends, shaping cultural narratives and perceptions of lost civilizations. Similarly, this ancient volcanic event may have provided a basis or inspiration for Plato's account of Atlantis, blending historical events with mythological storytelling. If the island of Santorini holds clues to Atlantis, then what secrets might the submerged paved road at the bottom of the ocean reveal about this enduring mystery? In the 1960s, underwater formations near the Bahamas, famously known as the Bimini Road, sparked speculation that they could be remnants of Atlantis. The Bemini Road consists of large, flat limestone blocks arranged in a linear formation underwater, resembling a paved road or wall. Some theorists suggested these structures might have been part of the legendary lost civilization described by Plato. Despite ongoing interest and extensive research, including underwater surveys and geological studies, there is no conclusive evidence linking the Bimini Road to Atlantis. The theory remains controversial among historians, archaeologists, and geologists. Many argue that the Bimini Road is a natural geological formation known as a beach-rock formation, created by the erosion and cementation of ancient beach sediments over millennia. While the idea of Atlantis continues to capture public imagination, the search for its physical remains, including sites like the Bimini Road, has not yielded definitive proof. The controversy surrounding the Bimini Road underscores the challenges and debates involved in exploring and interpreting ancient mysteries and legends. Some of the greatest minds in history have weighed in on the existence of Atlantis, fueling debates that continue to this day. In the 19th century, politician and writer Ignatius Donnelly revitalized interest in the Atlantis myth with his influential book Atlantis, The Antediluvian World. He argued that Atlantis was a highly advanced civilization that served as the cradle of all ancient cultures. Donnelly's work suggested that the achievements and myths of various ancient societies, from Egypt to the Americas, originated from this lost island. His theories sparked widespread fascination and debate, significantly shaping modern perceptions of the Atlantis legend. Modern skeptics, including scholars like historian Bettany Hughes, argue that Atlantis is purely a philosophical allegory created by Plato. They believe that Plato's account of Atlantis was not meant to describe a real historical place, but rather to serve as a cautionary tale against hubris and moral decay. According to this interpretation, Plato used the story of Atlantis to illustrate the dangers of a society becoming corrupt and overreaching, ultimately leading to its downfall. This allegorical reading suggests that Plato's true intention was to convey moral and philosophical lessons rather than to document an actual lost civilization. What does modern science say about Atlantis? Have we finally uncovered evidence that could solve the mystery? Advances in marine archaeology have led to the discovery of submerged cities and structures, such as Dwarka in India and Yonaguni in Japan. These findings are fascinating as they reveal ancient civilizations lost to the sea. However, despite their significance, none of these discoveries have been conclusively linked to the legendary Atlantis described by Plato. Studies of underwater topography and ancient climate change patterns provide valuable insights into past sea levels and geological events. While these studies contribute to our understanding of ancient civilizations and potential locations for Atlantis, they have not provided definitive proof of its existence. The debate remains open, with new discoveries continually reshaping our theories and understanding of ancient history. Whether Atlantis was a real place or a mythological allegory, its story continues to fascinate and inspire. The legend serves as a reminder of the human desire to explore the unknown and uncover the secrets of our past. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the mystery of Atlantis, please like, share, and subscribe. Comment below with your theories about Atlantis. Do you believe it was real?